is melodramas, which means that everyone here will have some sort of a role. So I narrate, and you get to act out. And these two and the connected twins are going to act out these, oh, great. These special characters. Thanks, Paula. They're going to act out the special characters. So here we go. And when I call you special characters, you have to come up obviously onto the stage. Of course you do.
I just want to see them get up there together.
Yeah, it'll be good. Here we go. The name of this is called Three Famous Fish. What's our theme we've been working on? Fish. Here we go. Once upon a time, there were three famous fish. They were not always famous fish, but they became famous fish after facing a fierce challenge. This is their story, but first, let me introduce you to the three famous fish. If that ends up on YouTube. First we have Edith, the electrifying eels. Come on, slither up here, eels. Slither. Not slink, slither. Edith, the electrifying, lives in the shadows in the sea. She hides behind rocks. Show us how you hide. Okay, good. And seaweed. And she slithers in the sea and swims away when she sees danger. But don't leave the stage, step there. Just pretend you're swimming away. Okay. Edith the eel is a survivor, and she is very, very shy. Shy, girls. There you go. Next we have Stanley, the sharp shark. This could be a major production, just getting him on the Stanley lives in the open water. He swims long distances looking for food. Stanley is always hungry and is quite sharp. When Stanley finds food, he eats very fast. Stanley's mom always advised him to eat slowly and chew his food well, but Stanley the sharp shark is always hungry and usually in a hurry. He eats fast. Stanley is an extrovert. That's an understatement. All right, audience. When you hear the word eel or Edith, you have to do this.
Slither.
Slither. Yeah, not slink. And when you hear shark, you have to do this. Last but not least, we meet Pablo, the perfect piranha. Pablo lives. Pablo is a male model in the Amazon River. Like to visit the sea someday. He is into groupthink. Calm down, Stanley. And his school travels from current to current, searching for sustenance. His school plays together, typically have nasty attitudes. And they always eat together. But Pablo is a team player. He has a great attitude. One day, the water was full of fish. That's you guys. Lots of fish. Just show me what fish do. Whatever you want to do. Be creative. Okay, what's this one? This was the day that Pablo's school was on a sea trip. We call them field trips, but since he's a fish, he was on a sea trip. Some of the fish were eating, and some were high-finning their teammates. High-fin your teammates. They were all focused on having a great time. Suddenly, the sea filled with a large ship. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Oh, good job. And the ship was casting a very large net. The fish were confused. They were scared. They then swam in circles. Jump up, swim in a circle. Come on, stand up. It's good for you. And they jumped up and down. Isn't that amazing? The fish can jump up and down.
Okay, now I'm dizzy.
The fish looked around, and all they could see was the very large net, and they could not get away. The fish did not know what to do. They needed leadership. Stanley the sharp shark was the first to take charge. Stanley stood straight and tall and saluted his fellow fish, telling them, "Never fear, Stanley is here." The fish were thrilled and yelled, "Yahoo! Yahoo!" But still did not know what to do about the net. They scratched their heads and looked confused. Pablo jumped up and down, waving his arms. I know, amazing, a piranha with arms. In his modeling stance. Saying they should all do something together. Remember, Pablo likes groupthink. He said, "There is no I in team." The fish were thrilled and yelled, "Yahoo! Yahoo!" But still did not know what to do about the net. They scratched their heads looking confused. Shy Edith the eel. What do you do?
Slither.
Come on, slither, girl, slink, whatever it is that you do. She slithered out from behind a rock and she quietly said, "Never fear," pointing to Stanley. "Stanley is here." Pointing to Pablo. "There is no I in team." Point to Pablo. And added, "There is always power in numbers." The fish were thrilled and yelled, "Yahoo! Yahoo!" But still did not know what to do about the net. They scratched their heads looking confused. Stanley, Edith, and Pablo all looked at one another and decided it was time for a caucus.